everybody. Good evening. Glenda Mollet here from In My Craft Room, Stamping with Glenda. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I'm so happy that you managed to join me today. This is not a Facebook Live, it's a Facebook video, so I won't be interacting with you, but if you have any comments, questions, or concerns, just comment below the video and I will answer you as soon as I get notification that you've left a message. So we're going to make a monthly club card number 2 using Beautiful You and Amazing Life. So some of you know that we go to the west coast of Vancouver Island, BC every spring to go camping with our local grandchildren and their parents. And a few years ago when this stamp set first came out, we were heading down onto the beach, and it was a rainy day, but we were on the beach and we were just so excited. And I did this pose in my raincoat on the beach with my yellow rain boots. And since then, everywhere I go, whether it's a Stamping Up event or a personal event, I try to do this pose and get a picture of it. Now people have been asking for it, so I decided that we're going to make a card using it. And life is too short to say no to cake. I hope you manage to have some cake this week. So we're going to use the Beautiful You stamp set. It's a double stamp set. There's a whole bunch of sentiments, and here's the image we're going to use. But there's also these other 2 images as well. These you can use to color the dresses if you want. And Happy Birthday Gorgeous. I love that. All right, so we're going to use that one. And then we're going to use the Amazing Life. Life's too short to say no to cake sentiment. And on the inside, it's a flower from Amazing Life. And then the sentiment from Humming Along, wishing you an amazing birthday. And the colors we're using are Lovely Lipstick, Gorgeous Grape, and Sahara Sand. And then we're going to add some of the glitter dots on there as well. So this is a flat card, easy to mail and easy for first-time stampers to do. This is a Glenda Mollet original card. I didn't case this. It was inspired by Mary Brown, but this is my card. So here's the recipe for you. Sahara Sand, Gorgeous Grape, Lovely Lipstick. We're going to use the dark Lovely Lipstick blends to color in the cake. And Winkostella. I put Winkostella on the cake. I don't know whether you can see it or not. And then Thick Whisper White, Gorgeous Grape, and Whisper White. Amazing Life, Beautiful You, Glitter Dots. Oh, and the Champagne Mist Shimmer Spritz. Yes, yes, yes. We're going to give that piece of Gorgeous Grape cardstock a shimmer. Okay, so I'm going to get my box. I use an old Stampin' Up! Box to do my spritzing in. I don't know how well this is going to work because I have to get my box. Uh-oh, my spritz is gone. Oh dear, wonder where I left that. Usually it's in my box. Oh well. So this is my chair. And I'm going to try and move you over so you can look at what I'm doing. I'm sorry, I don't want to give you heart failure or anything. So this is the box, and I put the piece of cardstock down in there. Now while I'm doing this, I'm just going to check and make sure that I'm oriented properly on my computer and that you can see that piece of cardstock in the box. You can. Okay. I know it's a little weird, but so I usually use a Stampin' Spritzer, but I don't seem to know where it is. Oh, wait, I found it. I put it away where it's supposed to be. So this is a Stampin' Spritzer, and I've mixed some 70% rubbing alcohol and the Champagne Mist Shimmer Paint. Oh, this is probably sideways for you. There you go. There you can see that. So I'm just going to shake the spritzer up really good. And then make sure the nozzle is not pointed at you. And just give it a spritz. As little or as much as you want. And then we'll just let that dry. Let's move my box out of the way and move you back to where you were so you can see my table again. There you go. So let's see. There. Let's see the shimmer. Okay, so that's going to dry. All right. We'll put this over here. So while that's drying, we're going to do our stamping. And this is the piece that's going on the front. There we are. So we're going to stamp the image, the pose first in Sahara Sand. Nope. Change my mind. We're going to do the sentiment first because that has to be in a specific place. And then we can put her wherever we want over top. So, Gorgeous Grape and Life's Too Short to Say No to Cake. And I want it down here at the bottom. Line it up. Hopefully it'll be straight. Rub back and forth. Get to make sure the ink is transferred from the stamp to the cardstock. There we are. Okay, close that one up. Now we'll take the pose. Apparently I did that one up higher. Oh well. Sometimes things are just not the same. And I'm using Sahara Sand because I didn't want her to be in the forefront. I wanted her to be behind everything. And it doesn't matter whether you stamp her first or last, because the Gorgeous Grape is a darker color than the Sahara Sand. It's going to look like she's in behind. See? How cool is that? Okay. Close up Sahara Sand, and this is the dark Lovely Lipstick Stampin' Blends, and they have two ends on them. There's a brush end and a bullet end. I prefer the bullet end because I find I have more control over how much ink flows out onto my cardstock. And inside there's they're airtight, so there's some holes in there and it's really tight. So to put the marker back in the cap without having to worry about it getting caught on those holes that are in there, just lay it down on your tabletop till you get it all the way and then just push it. And if you can't push it, like it's really tight, then just stick it upside down on your table and push it like that. Okay, so I'll get my bullet end out because that's the one I prefer. And you just have to be careful when you use the blends because they're formulated to soak into the cardstock and blend. So don't take too much time to do right up against the edge of your stamped image because the ink will flow there all by itself. And if you get too much, it's going to keep going and go right outside your stamped image. Next month I'm going to do a Stampin' Blends class. We're going to color a couple of really good images. The hummingbird image that we're using the sentiment from. This is a perfect stamp set to use when you want to do some coloring with your stamping blends, because they're formulated to blend, which is why they're called Stampin' Blends. And the hummingbird and the hibiscus are awesome images to color. And you can blend them if you want, or you don't have to blend them if you don't want. I just like coloring with them because you don't get lines. There we are. Just that quick. And they're alcohol based, so they dry really fast. So I don't have to wait to put my Wink of Stella on. I'm just giving it a good shake. And then we're going to go over top with the Wink of Stella. Because we have a lot of bling on the Gorgeous Grape layer that we just spritzed, I thought we might as well have some bling on the sentiment too. So this is a Wink of Stella clear gel pen. Look at that. It's that easy. Okay. So now there's our Gorgeous Grape piece. Look at the bling on that. I love bling. My ladies know that a card is not complete without bling of some sort on it. Whether it's glimmer dots or rhinestones or Wink of Stella or even some ribbon with the metallic edges. Doesn't matter what kind of bling it is. It just makes the card finished when you pop some bling on there. And we're going to layer this right onto the front. This is another one of those quick and easy cards that take no time at all to make. You could whip up a few of them and use different sentiments in no time at all. There we are. The front's done, and what have we been doing? Like maybe 7 minutes we've been stamping. Now, I'm going to put some bling on here. And I'm not pushing it down yet because I want to I think I'm going to use different colors because I can. We'll just see what it looks like. There we are. Make sure they're down good. So for this one, I used 2 of the purple ones and 1 of the lovely lipstick ones. This just adds a little bit of color to the front. So the front is done. Now, I'm just going to do the inside. And we have the Gorgeous Grape again, and the flower from Amazing Life. And I'm just flipping it as I go up, just because I like it that way. Rather, it gives a bit of interest rather than just having the flower going the same way. Oh, whew, that was lucky. Didn't land where it shouldn't have landed. And I'm going to do some on the envelope. And this one, let's do something a little different. Kind of make a little spray of flowers down here. How's that? Do that a little differently. And Go up. There we go. Now let's put a couple on the back because it's our card and we can. There we are. How cool is that? All right. Now close that and we'll open up our lovely lipstick. This one's a little stiff because I haven't used it a lot. And hope you're wishing you an amazing birthday. Put it right in the middle-ish. There we are. One quick and easy card. Some adhesive on the back, and I think I'm going to sponge this. What shall we sponge it with? Maybe the lovely lipstick. I should have sponged it before I put the adhesive on, but that's okay. We'll pretend it's not on there yet. So to sponge, you hold your card firmly in one hand, ink up your sponge, and just go like this. And it gives it a little color. I just want to, let me get a scrap out of my garbage here, because I want to show you this way. See, the further this way you go, the more it invades your card. And it's completely up to you which way you want it. So if I go half and half. So that's how you do it. Now this one, I haven't put enough on. I'm going to go a little bit sideways and get a little bit more color in there. I remember when we used to do punch art classes, we always shaded a lot of our parts for our little guys, and we'd go home at the end of the class with hands that were very, very colorful. It was fun. I enjoyed doing little punch art. Okay, so there it is, and we'll stick it inside the card and center it. Oops, that's not centered. Down a bit. There we are. So there. And here's the one where I didn't do sponging or anything on it, and this one has been sponged. There we are. There's the original card. There's that card. And the envelopes that go with them. There you go. And for my monthly stamping club, you can find the March hostess code in our Facebook group or on the email that I sent out. And if you are not part of our club and you'd like to order from me between now and March 10th, oh, I have a typo in there. Didn't even notice that. Okay, so here's the hostess code till March the 10th, and then after that, if you need my hostess code, you can find it on my Facebook page, which is in my craft room, Stamping with Glenda. I'd love to hear any comments you have. It was very nice stamping with you today, and I hope that you can join me again soon. Did you know that every Thursday morning at 10 a.m. Pacific time, I do a Facebook on live, and we stamp a card together? Where it's actually live. These ones are recorded, and then I post them for my club first, and then I release them to the public later on. Thanks, everybody. I hope you have a wonderful day. Stampin' Smiles. Bye for now.